What's up, y'all? Will here at Schedulefly. Another quick bonus episode. This has to do with something I've seen multiple times over the weekend, and I wanted to read it. It's a tweet, and it's about the company Chewy. Chewy is online pet supplies and pet medications and all things pet related, and you order everything online, and apparently they have just wonderful customer service. So I'm going to read this tweet that this person wrote, and it's been shared all over the place lately. You may have seen it. I've seen it on LinkedIn and multiple times. The person's name is Anna Bros, and her handle is at ALCESANNA. Okay, so here's the tweet. Quote, I contacted Chewy last week to see if I could return an unopened bag of my dog's food after he died. They, 1, gave me a full refund, 2, told me to donate the food to the shelter, and 3, had flowers delivered today with the gift note signed by the person I talked to. End quote. And she has a couple of emojis like smiling and crying, tears of joy clearly. And lots of comments from people saying, yeah, they're known for this and they do this all the time, and talking about how many, one person said they have like 25,000 customer service reps. Here's the thing. You hear stories like this. You may remember back in the day when Zappos, before they were acquired by Amazon, when Zappos was like this, the customer service was just off the hook. And these businesses grow and boom and thrive and prosper and become ubiquitous businesses that we all know and love because of the people and because of the customer service. Not any other reason than that. I mean, they're just selling pet supplies online. But when you do things like that, when you do things like what Chewy did for this person, and clearly has done a lot of other times, well, then you get people tweeting about you and spreading the word, and you create word of mouth that is more valuable than any advertising or marketing you could ever do. None of this has to do with the technology that Chewy has. It has to do with the people. It has to do with the way the people respond when people contact Chewy. It's the way that the people that work for Chewy make you feel. Isn't that what hospitality is? It's how we make people feel. And this has nothing to do with tech. Now, Schedulefly, our company, is technology. And, I would argue in a lot of cases, you wind up attracting the best people when you give them good, simple tools like what we provide. But you can have a great restaurant, a great hospitality business, an ice cream shop, a distillery, a brewery, a boutique hotel, without having tons of technology. You've got to have great people. Give them enough tools to make their job easy so they're not spending a bunch of time. Like in our situation, you're not spending hours and hours on a spreadsheet creating a schedule. You do it in a few minutes and you move on. But the best people, they want good tools, but they don't want to be inundated with technology. They don't want to be inundated with process and procedure. They want to be led to create great experiences for the customers. That is what a great business like Chewy is all about. And it's what any great restaurant or any great hospitality is all about, is leading people to a new place, leading them to a place of leading with love and with care and with thoughtfulness and with kindness, and going above and beyond and creating these just absolute wow moments where people are so blown away, so taken aback because it's so uncommon. So they're so taken aback that they go and they tweet about you, or they put something on Facebook or Instagram, or they email all their friends, or they send something in their text chain, and they talk about how great your company is. It's all about the people. And great people are attracted to great cultures. And as I mentioned in yesterday's bonus episode, we're going to start talking about culture. But I just read this and couldn't help but relay that story and just remind us all that customer service is more important than we can possibly imagine. It's not something that we can measure. You can't measure anything. You can measure how much it costs to refund the dog food. You can measure how much it costs to send flowers in a personal, those are costs. But you can't measure the experience that person had, that customer. And you can't measure the word of mouth, including now me sitting here telling thousands of people on a podcast about Chewy, a company I've never even used. But I've got 3 dogs. You better believe I'll be checking out Chewy soon. So anyway, thank you all for listening. Please support our sponsors. We have 2 great sponsors, phenomenal companies, Pop Menu and Kickfin. Look in the show notes for summaries of these businesses and links to these businesses. We have mutual customers at Schedulefly with both of these companies. Great feedback from those mutual customers. These folks have great products. They have great customer service, as we're talking about here. And that's such a big part of why we have them as sponsors. And these are the types of tools that make life easier for your employees so they can focus on customer service and hospitality and guest experience and creating those wows for your customers. Thank you all for listening. More coming soon. See ya.